Hey guys, Kruznigex back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We are well on our way to the path of the Arcanist. We just hit level 5 a couple days ago, and I've been kind of procrastinating on doing this live stream because of recent events, but we're gonna get right down to it. So we tried out our first path, and now we're gonna talk to Thubergeim and see what she's got for us.
Ah, Tarl, isn't it? Are you eating well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must oft remind my arcanists to take meals, so ensconced do they become in their studies. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your other previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lenosha. 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents. Formulate an effective strategy and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for dinner.
Alright, so we gotta go back to Lower Nosh. Actually, or I could take... Yeah, I could do Middle Lanosh and head from there. So I'm gonna go to Aetheryte Plaza. And then we're gonna go this way. Make a hop, skip, and a jump around. Wait a minute, where's... Red Rooster's Stead, that's right. Alright, this time we're going to take a Chocobo Porter at least halfway. That way we save some time and energy. And as you can see, I've already got the custom-made Robe of Healing. Because of my previous foray into magic work. Thank you, no, not thank you, Conjurer. Thank you, Thaumaturge. And drop. There we go. Hey, Carbuncle, I'm about to come out to play. Now, when do I get Swiftcast again in rolls? Oh, excuse me. Poison first. Alright. Now we just gotta get the Mandragoras, who are a little bit more north. Now, Lady Darkfire mentions that the magic casting is kind of slow, but while we're here, I'm just going to grab these wind sprites right quick, because, you know, they're on my hunting log, and I don't feel like coming back out here. Unless it's for something important. Just one more and we'll have enough. And we've hit level 6, which means we've unlocked the ether flow gauge and energy drain. The ether flow gauge displays the current strength of an arcanist or scholar's ether. As the player increases in level, the amount of ether that can be stored at one time will increase to a maximum of 3 units. Ether is consumed when executing certain actions, such as energy drain. We're not going to really use to move that, because I'm not really using this toon much. So we'll worry about reorganizing the user interface later in the live streams. For now, it's fine where it is. Anyway, back to Limsa Lominsa. The fun thing is, though, that because I've got the cross hotbar instead of a regular hotbar, I do have a fun I do place it in a really cool place. But anyway, back to the Arcanist Guild. Welcome back, Tal. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Melvan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliffs south of the Zephyr Gate. I want you to examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing such thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. So we're heading back towards Middle-Anish. Excuse me. Alright, it's over here somewhere. Oh, well, look at that. Carbuncle just attacked for me. Like, get up out my personal space, bitch. Carbuncle is just like, shoot first, ask questions, never. Alright, while we're here, I'm gonna... place a few skills in separate slots. Anyway... The fuck?
I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to coagitate. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon entering threat level 9785. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I'm Kilahia, a Melvin's Gate assessor. Acting Guildmaster Thubergeim elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of arcanima.
Okay. This girl's just fun on a bun.
From what I've observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influenced your actions during battle?
I simply do what feels right.
Aha! Just as I predicted, and now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I am sure you have heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe Mistress Dubergeim is awaiting some expected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. The theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon.
Okay, that threw me off. Alright, back to the lower decks.
Ah, Tal. Have you returned with the cargo? Yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I also had word from Kayla regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue her training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instruction she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Kalia carries? That initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she has entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your arcanist training, I hope that you might return the favor and help her to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Tom. Continue your practice with Carbuncle as Kylie has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson.
With it, we get a new grimoire, another custom-made robe of healing, which I'm not going to grab. In fact, I'm going to grab the lag and tin pieces, because I don't think I need anything else. And we'll put the leather grimoire to use, and get rid of the weathered run. Because we've already got enough. We already got enough crap taking up my inventory. Anyways, that's going to be it for this particular episode. When we return, we'll continue and hopefully do as Mistress Dubergeim has bid us. But until then, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show as always. If you're watching this on twitch.tv/CruiseNickX or live at PlayStation and you like this show, feel free to follow me. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams the moment they air. If you're watching this on youtube.com/CruiseNickXTTV and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button as hard as you can. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all my other videos because Lord knows I need the views. And be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my videos the moment they air on YouTube. As always, hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/CruiseNickX. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CruiseNickX. Like CruiseNick's Purgatory at facebook.com/CruiseNick's Purgatory. And I just got a new Patreon page recently, so be sure to donate what you can at patreon.com/CruiseNickX. That's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. CruiseNickX, signing out.